Find your pep. Rob's powerful stride, though he once took a hit. Goose Bruni couldn't make him quit. Ben's got the charm, though his R's might slip. Together they inspire with every quip. From Birmingham streets to Stock's green lanes, we're conquering miles, embracing the gains. Whether you're a newbie or seasoned pro, tune in weekly, let's get set, go. Couch to couch, we're on the move, sharing running tips and the latest groove. Join the journey step by step. With Ben and Rob, you'll find your pep. So hit that play button, don't delay. With the Couch to Coach crew, you're on your way. From the first mile to the marathon's end, let's run this race together, friend.
And we are live.
Hello.
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 So
How
we're
we
here
doing?
with Tim and Liz from Protein Rebel. We haven't even had opportunity just to have a chat before, and we're just going straight into it.
I know. That must be a sign of being professional, mustn't
Yeah,
it?
absolutely. And that's the first time that the intro has gone without a hitch. I nearly pressed play again, but I
Yeah.
didn't.
You are getting better, I must admit.
It's only
I've
taken me
just-
2.5 years.
I'm hoping when we're actually live at the weekend, you don't have any technical issues, Rob.
I'm hoping not. I am quite nervous. I must admit, I am quite nervous. I think because it's a
Rob, I don't think there will be any technical issues because we've got someone else doing it. So
Yeah.
Hey,
more the issues will be me making a mess of my lines, maybe, or the questions, and I'll ask stupid questions. I'm quite nervous because it's the first time that me and Ben have actually interviewed anybody live, because we've done it on YouTube on in Riverside, and we've spoken to each other live on a podcast because we've done a couple of live episodes, but we've never actually spoken to a guest live.
I have actually interviewed someone live that's quite
Yeah.
famous, but not for the podcast. So I'm not nervous in the slightest.
Who did you interview live?
I interviewed Suzanne Shaw from Hearsay at the
Ah,
Mini
yeah.
Athletics Conference last year.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did, yeah.
You know what? She loves maple syrup. She fuels by maple syrup.
There we
Interesting
go.
fact.
There you go.
Oh, well,
Let's
Could've
wow.
get her on the podcast.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm not nervous. Rob's nervous, but Rob's the main host. This is
Oh.
it's Rob's podcast, really. So
So it's not. So the photo behind me has got me and you, Ben. So it's not just me.
Yeah. Is this you just kind of going, yeah, okay, Rob, it's all over to you. Yeah.
I just like to put the pressure on him and watch him squirm, Tim. To be honest,
Fair enough.
So we are live on YouTube. So we've got a few people watching. So we've got Carl Marsh, we've got James Mitchell, we've got Emma Bridges all saying hello. So hello, Emma, back from Ibiza. Hope you're not too hungover. So we are here today to talk about this weekend's race. Well, event. It's not just a race.
Yeah,
It's an
running
event. It's a
it's a
festival.
festival, Rob. It's a
It's a
festival.
Yeah. So talk to us for people that don't know anything about it, that maybe have not heard anything about it. I don't know how they haven't heard anything about it because we were banging on about it quite a lot on the podcast. We're sharing on Instagram, Facebook, and everything. But just either Tim or Liz, just give us a rundown of what is going to be going ahead this Saturday.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, look, I mean, this is the first time we've done this event from Protein Rebel, but we've been really well supported by North Staffs Roadrunners Association. So we've had Ken. Ken's been on your podcast loads, I know. Super guy, really helped us out and put us in contact with loads of great people that helped us set it all up, really. Because everyone wants to know that they're going to have like a pucker time there, everything's going to work, the timing's going to work, and it is. We've got the guys from FR Systems doing the chip timing. We've got Gator Events who are doing the medical, so hopefully they won't be needed. But if they are, you know, we've got everyone there. We've got four of those guys there, so plenty of first aiders.
Can we have someone designated to Rob in case he has a panic attack?
That's very, very likely. The way I'm feeling at the minute, I've got so much on at the moment with work, and then I've got the Protein Rebel Festival, and then we've got the Titties with 50k. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll just get you a paper bag. I'll put
Yeah,
it
that'll be fine.
blow
Yeah, that'll
into
be
it
fine.
when required.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, and do we say it's actually 10k? So it's a 10k trail run.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 10k trail run, and that's really kind of the first of its kind in this area. So we're at Aqueduct Marina in Church Minshaw in Cheshire.
It's just around the corner from your house, I believe.
It certainly is. Yeah, exactly. It was nothing to do with that.
Party around your house after.
Yeah, that's right. Of course. Or in the pub.
In the pub.
So yeah, we're starting at 8:45. Well, actually, the doors will be opening at 8 o'clock in the morning, so everyone can come and register from 8. And then at 8:45, we've got Bex from Excel Fitness. She'll be starting a workout. Bex has been great in Nantwich, kind of getting the running community together and doing exercises and gyms. You go there.
I
don't
go
you,
to
Liz?
her. She's very good. She's very good.
Yeah.
So she's doing a warm up for us.
Yep. And then the race actually starts at 9. So it was a race, an event, you know. And what it is, it's going to be a 10k, but that's 3 laps. So
it's a looped event.
yeah, exactly. So great for spectators. So if you want to bring your friends or family, you know, obviously you're going 3 times round, so there's lots of opportunity for them to cheer you on.
Yeah.
And so then the course itself, we've got flat bits, we've got up and down, wooded area, running by a river,
Running in a
through
field as
fields.
well.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, it's
There's
real
there's no cows or bulls or anything in there, though, is there?
no cows or bulls.
That's
or
all right.
anything like that. It isn't open to the public, but it is open to other people that use Aqueduct Marina. It's kind of like one of those inland canal
Marinas, yeah.
marinas. So you might come across a few people. But
The odd human or the odd dog, but you
Or the odd geese. Goose
Yeah.
or swan.
Yeah,
We saw
Birds
swans
of
when we were
prey,
there.
There's a few birds of prey around there as
yes.
well, so very
Yeah.
very pretty area.
Yep.
So yeah, we've got a great trail run, haven't we? And then
We've
after
got
that,
Lee as well. Lee
Yeah.
from LW Therapies. So Lee Wilkinson, really well used in this area.
we'll be doing
for
massages.
rehab and stuff like that. So he'll be there. We've also got the guys from Eco Wash.
Eco Swash, yeah.
Eco Swash, yeah.
So they do a kind of laundry, eco laundry, especially for active people, particularly runners. So
We spoke to them at the running festival. They're really,
Yeah,
really nice
absolutely.
guys.
I mean,
Really
In
nice.
fact, I think they're both running it as well.
Oh, are they?
Um,
Awesome.
Yeah. So they'll be getting nice and sweaty. So they'll be able to
Yeah.
demonstrate how fresh they smell afterwards.
We can wash the clothes in the aqueduct, in the marina.
No, I think they're bringing a washing machine with them. Aren't they?
On the back.
Put it in their stand.
Yeah, so that'll be great. And then we've got some fantastic prizes. Should we run through the prizes?
Yeah.
Yeah, because for the first male and first female, so we've got prizes worth over like £250. So they both win like 3 months free coaching by Sophie Carter. She's an elite ultra runner. She won last year's Race to the Stones and Race to the King, and she got second in this year's Race to the King. She's also a mother of 5 kids. She's one of these amazing women. I don't know how she does it, quite frankly, but she is amazing. So yeah, 3 months free coaching by her. We have Enita Souls.
Usain Bolt uses them.
Yeah, Usain Bolt uses
Yeah,
them.
look, it's pictures on the back.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to say that exact pair. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's
I'm
a
in.
bit signed by
I'm in.
Usain Bolt.
Yeah, so yeah, they're great. I've got a pair. They're well comfy and they're really well cushioned. So yeah, you'll get your right size, by the way. You don't just get any random pair. You also get Real Meal. These are massively carb heavy, and
It's like 600.
600 grams.
No, 600 calories. isn't
Oh
it?
yeah, 600 calories. Going to say.
I thought it was 600 grams. We're going to need a forklift truck to get that one back.
There's 60 grams of carbs in there, about 600 calories, I think. Yeah, they're great. We've also got obviously Eco Swash samples there. You'll win a bundle from us as well. You'll win this, some Accelerate, obviously some gels. There's also Trail Breeze buff and headband and Running Weirdo t-shirt. What else? Oh, some Haribo and a banana. And
That's the most important bit, the Haribo and the banana. You've got my
Yeah.
interest there.
Absolutely. And you can obviously win one of our t-shirts as well and a mug. So, you know, collectively it's some great prizes.
And you get a 30% off discount voucher for Protein Rebel that you can use on the website anytime.
Second and third will win all of that as well, apart from the 3 months free coaching. And everyone will win a mug, some gels from us, Haribo, banana.
You know, I love a mug. I love a mug. I'm not going to get an NSRRA group winners mug, but I'm going to get a Protein Rebel mug.
So
which
everybody
is a lot
gets
better.
a mug.
Everyone gets a mug.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a mug.
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah.
Well, I
So you
don't
can
know about
have-
you, you're not running it, but maybe we'll,
Oh,
we
yeah,
might give
that's
you one.
true.
Oh, I'm not coming. Then. I'm not coming. Count me out. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
That's the other reason why I'm coming is so I want a mug. Now you've told me I can't get one. I'm not going to be there. Ben can do it on his own.
I just like the idea. I just like the idea of having your marine collagen in the morning in your Protein Rebel mug with your coffee.
Exactly.
It's as though we thought this through, Tim. What do you think?
Yeah, we just got to wait for them to turn up now. Yeah.
Incredible.
So let's talk about that because you've said it's your first event that you've ever done. How has it been? Apart from the
Learning
obvious
curve.
stressful.
Yeah, exactly. Sleepless nights, hair falling out, all that sort of stuff.
I have actually woke up in a hot sweat at 3 in the morning, and that wasn't because of Tim, unfortunately. No, that was, it's like, oh gosh, I forgot about that. Oh, I must write that down. And what about this? And it's a lot to think about, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot in the planning, obviously, and you know, some of the things you have to do really well in advance. I mean, like the obvious things like toilets, portaloos, you know, the marquee we had to book, the PA system, you know, all those sorts of things you have to do well in advance. Because even when we were booking them, well, a couple of months ago, which felt like well in advance to me, you know, people will go, oh no, we're fully booked, we can't do anything. Anyway, we've got it all sorted now, so no one needs to worry about that.
There's a toilet.
Yeah.
There's a few toilets.
So, yeah, you have to plan those things well in advance. And then it's just kind of going through all those little things to make sure that we've got everything and that we can get it there. And then we're kind of fingers crossed that, I don't know, a tornado doesn't come or something like that, you know, because...
Don't say you've said it now. You've said it now.
Yeah, we can still do it. Don't worry, it'll still happen.
The first tornado on history.
But I just keep imagining, you know, this big marquee, you know, floating down the canal or something like that. You know that. But you know, other than that, it's been totally smooth.
Other than that, it's been totally sweet. Nothing, no problem at all. No problem. So we've got you've talked about the 10K race / run, which is going to be fantastic, and for the winners and second and third are going to get fantastic prizes. We're all going to get a Protein Rebel mug, but that's not it. So it's not just a race. It's not just a run.
No.
There is also something else which me and Ben are involved in. So talk to us about that.
Okay, so we're going to have some speaker sessions. So this is after the 10K run. We're going to do obviously the podium for the winners, and then straight after that, we'll be in the speaker tent with yourselves, and they're going to be some amazing, really inspirational speakers that are going to be talking and chatting with you guys. So it's going to start off with Helen Ryvar, who I know you've spoken with, and she is just incredible.
Cheers.
1,000 consecutive half marathons. I mean, a machine, clearly. But yeah, so she's going to chat with you guys about, you know, what motivated her, how come she managed to do it. And then there's also Laura Swanton-Ruvlin and Katie Latham. They're doing a joint session. Laura is this fantastic trail runner, ultra runner, who's podiumed the most amazing 100 milers, 200 milers. Again, a superwoman. And Katie Latham, who is actually from Nantwich Running Club, but she is a GB2 athlete as well, very talented. So they're going to talk about kind of inspiring women in the sport particularly.
Can blokes come along as well?
They're allowed to. Just and then we've got Steve Melling as well, and Ben Bungle Taylor. That's his Instagram. yeah, so they're both runners. Obviously, Ben is an ultra runner and endurance athlete, and Steve is the founder of Recovery Runners, and they're going to talk about their addiction issues in the past and also mental health issues, and how running has saved them really, and how they still use it as a kind of a coping mechanism, and the amazing things that they've accomplished along the way.
I mean, I think that could be really interesting because I am sure, like, every time you get going on an event, a run, whatever, there always comes a point where you think, oh, I could just stop now, you know,
Yeah.
I could just have a break, or, you know, just stop running because it's dead easy to do that. But you carry on, and it's a bit like these guys, you know, their life was going in one direction and they could have just carried on doing that. It would have been dead easy to do that.
Yeah.
But for various reasons, which they'll talk about, you know, they stopped and they took it in another direction and really made it much more positive.
And just to prove how incredible they are, Steve Melling is actually running to the event.
From Liverpool.
From Liverpool. So he's waking
yeah,
up
I
at 3 in
remember
the
you saying
morning.
that. So how many miles is that then?
It's about 35 miles.
Yeah.
So he's waking up at 3 in the morning and he's running to the event. And then he's running back again later.
So he's running back as well?
Yeah, he's running back. I don't think anyone's following him in a car, unfortunately. So he's running back. But it's funny, isn't it? You just say that often to runners, and they'll be like, "All right, he's up 3 in the morning, running 35 miles." And okay, fair enough. You say that to a non-runner, they'll be like, "What?"
I mean, Rob's biggest concern at the weekend isn't just the Protein Rebel Running Festival; it's Tittisworth Ultra, which is actually happening the day after. And you've just put like him right in his place by saying he's actually doing twice that in the same day.
Yeah, he is, and coming to speak to us as well.
I don't know what's more punishment, doing an ultra or talking to us for half an hour or so.
He'll probably be fresh as a daisy as well, just to rub it
Yeah, he
in
probably will be. He'll probably come and he look like he'd not done anything.
Yeah, exactly. And then just to finish that off, Chris Green, who again I know you've had on the show, Chris Rhino Boy Green, is going to be talking, and he's done various, over 100 ultras, over 100 marathons, dressed as a rhino to raise funds for Save the Rhino. And just to add to that, the proceeds from the festival will actually be going to Save the Rhino International as well. So there's so many reasons for people to come
Chris's
along.
book, you can buy Chris's book.
You can buy, and
well.
his signed copy of his book called The Rhino's Hope. He will have some copies there that you can buy. So there's so much to look forward to, and then it's finishing off with a fun run. You know, everyone can be involved. 2K fun run. Kids.
Yeah.
Grannies.
Me? Yeah, I can even do that. I can
even you, Rob.
even me.
You might as well do a shakeout. We'll get you to do some strides at the end as well. See if you can do it.
You know, it's untimed. It's going to be about
the fun run's untimed. The 10K is definitely timed.
Yeah.
And the reason why we wanted to do that was just kind of give an opportunity for everyone to come together and just have a chatty run, just kind of get to know each other a bit more and talk about running even more.
Yeah, and the great thing as well is we've got so many ambassadors coming to support us as well. And these are they're coming down from Scotland. They're coming up.
I was going to say they're coming from all over the country, aren't they? They're coming to stop. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Quite a number of them are staying the night before, coming because we've got a great community and we're really proud of that, and they want to be part of it even more by coming and joining and helping us. And so, people will be able to come along and see some of the ambassadors that we have on the day as well.
Yeah, and they're all really friendly, so people can talk to them, get advice.
Even us, we're friendly as well.
Yeah, we spoke to a lot of them at the running show. They
Yeah,
were very friendly at the running show, and obviously very knowledgeable on their running journeys, and obviously willing to talk to everybody about their experiences. So I'm sure you will get that fantastic community of all the ambassadors there, which is great. You say some of them are stopping over. Now I'm going to be traveling quite early from Birmingham. Am I going to be able to get coffee?
What time are you planning on arriving?
As early as needed, if there's coffee on tap.
Yeah.
There's a cafe on site.
Yeah, basically
fantastic.
It's open from 8.
Brilliant. I'll bring my tin of marine collagen and I'll get myself a coffee when I get there. Fantastic stuff. So there's lots of facilities for families, friends, and people that are coming with runners and stuff for the spectators.
Yeah, there is. So in Aqueduct Marina itself, obviously you've got the cafe there. It's like a really nice area just to have a walk around. You've got the canal, you can walk along, you can walk around the boats and see them and all that sort of stuff. And then we're kind of in the field next to the marina. So we've got our kind of own marquee, big marquee for the speakers. We've got a stage in there. We've got a PA guy. We've got hay bales for sitting down and everything as well.
I just saw Rob have that real panic attack because you said the word stage.
I like a stage. I don't mind a stage. I genuinely don't mind a stage.
I saw you then.
If there's karaoke as well, you've sold it to me even more.
I'm not singing. I'm not singing.
We don't want karaoke.
I'll scare all the birds of prey away if I start singing.
No, that's right. And then we've got all our kind of tents lined up in the field as well. So we've got our own little kind of area, if you see what I mean. You see on Saturday in the field. So we're all self-supported. And the car parking's free. I know that's always a kind of like a thing that's on people's mind, but car parking's free. So the idea is the bit that people pay for is the run, and then your friends and family, bring them along to the speakers and the fun run, and that's all kind of free.
Well, that's the beauty of it, I think, is that you pay for the run, and you would normally pay about £25-30 for a run anyway. But also you've got the added bonus of having the speakers, and you've also got a fun run, and you can bring your friends and family with you as well, and they can run with you and they can listen as well for free. So it's a no-brainer really that people should come. So we've had a couple of people say things on YouTube. So amazing prizes, Amy Carney. Hi Amy. Teresa Marsh says hello as well. Emma says gutted to be missing it. Chris Turner says, what an achievement to run 1,000 half marathons in a row. Just checked. I only started running 680 days ago. And then James Mitchell says, Ben or Rob could sing the Couch to Coach jingle live on stage.
Rob.
Wow.
Hey, that's a great idea.
I'm happy to do that. I can do
Rob.
that. I don't know the words, but I can find them.
I've got to call this out, though. Why is Emma Bridges missing it?
Wow, I don't know. Emma, why are you missing it?
Tell us why you're missing it, because if Coach says you could do it, which I am, you can do it.
So people that are missing this year, do you think this will be a recurrent event, or is it just a one-off? What are your thoughts? Is it too much stress to go through again, or?
You know what? We'd love to do it again. We really would. I think we need to get through this one though, fairly untainted.
Yeah.
And then the golden glow will still be there, and then we will probably start consider next year. To be honest, it's been something we've wanted to do for a long time, and we're really grateful that you guys kind of came on board and said, we'll do it with you, we'll support you, and and that just proves about the running community. And Ken came on and said, we'll help, I'll help you, you haven't done an event before, let me help you. And then when we put the call out for ambassadors to volunteer and come and help us, well, gosh, we were inundated. It's like, it's so wonderful. And so we'd love to be able to do it again, because it's the giving back as well. People would support us, and we want to do it again and just keep doing stuff like this. But as Tim said, I think we need to recover from this one first.
I've at least 12 months off, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, if this goes well, and the format works and everything, and people are interested enough in the speakers, because obviously, everyone can imagine running a 10K. We've all pretty much all done that, and that would be good fun. You've got the speakers as well, and then the fun run after that. As long as that kind of format works, then I can imagine we'll do it again. If it
I think that's
we'll change it.
Yeah. I think that when you spoke to us about it, so when you said that you were going to do a 10K run, and then you talked about the speakers and how we were going to be involved. I'm not really heard of that before, because you go to places and you go to the event village and these tents with people selling things or do massages and things like that, but you never rarely see somebody talking. So I've been to the running show, so it's a bit of a combination of the running show and also a running race, So it's a
Yeah.
bonus. It's that's why we wanted to get involved, because it's such an interesting concept that I think will be we really benefit. People will really benefit from like you say, the insights from all the other people that we're asking questions of. They'll
Yeah.
benefit. They'll take something away from that for their running as well. So
Absolutely.
and the fun run's always a bonus as well.
Yeah. We want it to be fun, absolutely, but we also want it to be kind of motivational and for people to actually come away with some new sense of goals or drives or, you know, whatever big or small they are. And, you know, to think, actually, I can do it, you know, maybe someone hadn't signed up to an ultra because they're apprehensive, and maybe they'll go away thinking, you know what, I can do it. I am capable of doing it. I'm going to sign up. You know, it's just that little push, isn't it? When you hear what other people are capable of, and you maybe come away with some tips, then you know anything's possible, isn't it?
That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for tips for the ultra the next day, and I think it might be a bit too late to get tips the day before the ultra, but I'm looking for some tips. If anybody's got any tips,
late, Rob. Never too late.
Yeah, I mean, with these speakers, you know, they're all real people, normal people. You know, they don't have, you know, a massive team behind them of coaches, of nutritionists, of physios, of psychologists. You know, they don't have that. They're just normal people. You know, Helen, which we talked about, you know, she just gets up at 4 o'clock in the morning and runs every day. That's how she fit it into her life, and basically. That if she can do it, anyone else can do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Although
definitely.
Well, I don't know if I could, to be honest.
Well, I did 50 days.
Some other people can do it. Some other people can do it.
Yeah, I did 50 days. I did a bit of a run streak after Helen being on. I did 50 days, and it wasn't half a marathon. I was going out at one point. I was doing like a mile, and that was it. And I got to 50 days, and I was like, yeah, that's it. I'm calling it a day.
Exactly.
Apparently, Emma says it wasn't on the plan. So you didn't.
Well, I've just updated a plan, so she can start making excuses. I've literally done it as I've been typing here, doing this episode. So, Emma, you've got no excuse. You've just got to go and sign up now. Done.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you could expect probably the whole of Biddulph to come as well. It tends to be what happens. They keep it very insular at Biddulph.
So if people are interested, so it is this Saturday. So if people are interested, what can they do? Where do they need to go and book on?
So, am I going to say?
Yeah, you can talk.
Oh, okay. Right, thanks. Yeah, so proteinrebel.com, and then just look for the tab that says Running Festival. So if you book before and including Wednesday, you get your name printed on your bib. So
with our face on as well. Our logo's on there as well.
So you get a one-of-a-kind bib with your name on. So there's no excuse not to do it now, because if this doesn't ever...
Oh, what have you done? Have you put balloons?
I don't know how I did that. I do that all the time. I have no idea. If I go like this, thumbs up, I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Anyway, so if this event never happens again and you sign up between now and Wednesday, you get limited edition bib with name on.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely. It'll be worth a fortune in a few years.
It will. It will. When either me and Rob are famous, or you keep winning with loads and loads of awards, it'll be,
that's right. Yeah. One of those two things definitely going to happen.
Of course they are. Well, you're already award winning, and we are. So what's the top here? Come on.
Yeah.
Exactly. The only way is up.
Yeah. So if you sign up before Wednesday and including Wednesday, then you can get your name on the bib. But we're still taking, people right up to the actual event. Yeah. So you can actually sign up on the day. Basically, when you come to the registration, which is in the big marquee, we'll just sign you up there and then.
Yeah, registrations from 8 to 8:45.
Yeah, so awesome. You can even do it then.
Yeah,
awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Like I say, I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm sure we'll be absolutely fine, and I'm sure it will go without any hiccups. Tornado hopefully won't be coming. I hope it isn't too warm, but I hope it isn't raining. I hope it's nice. But yeah,
I'm hoping for as well.
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
Nice.
Just pleasant. Not too hot, not too cold, not rainy. No tornado, no snow,
just
nothing like that.
Yeah.
Just.
The sounds of it, Rob. You're going to be sitting under the cover on a sofa anyway.
What do you mean?
Well, you got a stage and a sofa to sit on.
Yeah.
You ain't got to worry about the weather. It's the poor souls that are running it that have got to worry. But it's going to be
That's true.
absolutely fine.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this couch made of hay bales. I must admit, I am really looking forward
Yeah,
to seeing
so
this.
are we.
So wait, I need to it.
But thank you very much for coming on. If you are
brilliant.
interested, please go and sign up. There is still opportunity. Go and get yourself a named bib. So a couple of people have been saying things on here. So shouldn't Rob be helping Biddulph Running Club on Saturday now? We've signed him. Nope, I'm not helping. I'm at the festival. Counted 65 Maple Ignite gels. I will be sharing them out on Sunday if anybody wants a few. So Chris has got plenty of Maple Ignite. So he's going to be sharing them out on Sunday because they are good. Biddulph are going to be there on Sunday at the Tittesworth 50k. Thank you very much, Tim and Liz, for coming on.
Thank you.
We will see you on Saturday.
We will.
Please let us know if we need to do anything prior to Saturday. I'm going to go and get my hair cut and my beard trimmed already
Wonderful.
so I look like that guy rather than a homeless person. So thank you very much for coming on, and we will see you all later.
You never fail to
Perfect.
amaze
Thanks
me.
very much. Cheers.
See you Saturday. It never fails to amaze me. See you Saturday.